Hey, it's Kendall, and this is 90-Second Church. Before we begin, if you haven't done so already, follow us on Facebook or click the YouTube subscribe button so you get notified when the next episode comes out. We are finishing up our Follow series this week. Now we're in Mark chapter 16, which talks about the resurrection of Jesus. Here's verses 1 through 3. Saturday evening, when the Sabbath ended, Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and Salome went out and purchased burial spices so they could anoint Jesus' body. Very early on Sunday morning, just at sunrise, they went to the tomb. On the way, they were asking each other, "Who will roll the stone for us away from the entrance to the tomb?" Now, the women are going to discover shortly that the stone has already been rolled away, that the tomb is empty, and that Jesus has actually risen from the grave. But that's for another day. Right now, I'd like to talk about what these women were thinking and feeling and facing that morning as they walked to the tomb. For 3 years, they had followed Jesus. During that time, they had come to believe that he was God's Messiah, sent from God to make all things right. And now Jesus is dead. I can't begin to imagine the weight of the grief and loss that they were experiencing. Now, Jesus hadn't had a proper Jewish burial, and so they buy spices to give him one, and they head for the tomb. But along the way, they realize they have a problem. There is a huge stone lodged in front of the entrance, and they don't have the strength to move it. And I can hear them, or at least I can hear myself in that situation. Really, God? Jesus is dead, and our hopes are crushed, and now there's a big rock in the way. Where are you? Where are you, God? What they don't know, and what we often forget, is that God has already gone ahead of them. And not only has that big rock been moved, but it has been moved by the risen Jesus. Folks, we serve the God who moves big rocks. We serve the God who brings hope out of despair and life out of death. And I don't know what big rock you're facing today, but I do know this: it's not too big for God. And through Jesus, he has already gone ahead of you and prepared the way. So take courage and trust him. We'll talk to you soon.